Hello, hello, Gemini. This is Miss Joan of Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill.com, of course. And I am calling out to talk about December. December this month will have 5 weeks in it because I like to run my weeks from Saturday to Sunday. Sunday to Saturday, pardon me. And so ultimately, we are looking at November 28th through January 1st is what this will be. The first week will be 28th through the 4th, and we will talk about that at the end of this overview video. And but there will be 5 weeks, and I will cover them individually. Let me go ahead and finish programming these cards. I'm going to cut them and pick a pile. And now I have these, which I'm going to program for the first week. And we'll see how it comes out. Go ahead and cut them. So we're going to set these aside for that particular week. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay out the cards. There will be 5 columns, 3 rows, where you are, what's blocking you, and what your solution is. Into the second row. All the cards face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. And of course, no bad cards. They're lessons in the deck. We'll get to those when they show up. So let's just see how this month goes. All right? Cool. Okay. So the first week of this month, being November 28th through the 4th, we're looking at the 9 of Wands, which is when you're just going to be a person who has your own ideas, and not everyone's going to be on board with that. So you'll be on the outside. Don't be upset about it. Just know that it's you being you, and that's okay. You are different than anybody else. We've also pulled the Chariot for your trouble zone, where you may be blocked. So travel, movement, your foundation, forward movement, you may be stalled out a little bit, and that's okay. So don't push too hard this particular week to get everything going in your direction, in your way. Just sort of take a break, pull back, relax. Know that you are going to get where you need to go, but that may not be now. May not be this week, okay? The solution card is death. It's a death card. Yes, the death card. And all it really means is that you're going to need to let something go so that you can move forward, okay? So whatever it is that might be holding you back, it might be an idea, it might be a way of doing things, and it might be a personality trait. Or a relationship, or physical stuff. So you think about what's going on in your life and what's going on in this situation this week, and see what you might let go of to move you forward. Maybe just not being in such a hurry. Okay, so think it through, come up with a plan, figure it out. We're good, okay? The next week over will be December 5th through the 11th, and we're looking at the moon. The moon is talking about your goals and dreams, and they are definitely at issue this particular week. We are on the crest of getting somewhere with our dreams and goals. Isn't that fun? To see them within our grasp, right? So that's cool. The area where you're blocked this week looks like the 6 of Cups, which means wanting to give from your heart, right? Wanting to just give over what you have. Oh, I need to help you. I can help you. Let me help you. Blah, blah. So just let that go. Just take care of yourself, okay? It's okay. It's nice to have that thing in you that wants to take care of everybody else, the mother hen, but it isn't necessary to always do that, okay? You can just be you, and people will love you anyway. It isn't a requirement to take care of people to be loved, okay? The Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is talking about your solution for this particular week, and it's about you having a new idea of a way to approach the universe, okay? So that's very interesting. Take notes. Understand what this new idea is. Appreciate it. Get into it and let it be part of who you are and what you're interested in, okay? Because it's okay. This is going to be good, right? So this is good and it's awesome. So wonderful news. I'm happy for you. I think this is going to be great. And I really want for this to be a good scene because you're working towards your goals and you have a good idea about how to do it. So that's wonderful. Yay. Excellent. The next week over, we're looking at December 12th through the 18th. There's the Empress. So you're in a position to manifest anything you want this week. That's nice. This is very good energy. Always a good space to be in. The thing that's blocking you is new information about your big idea. So just take that information in and let it roll around on your tongue for a minute. You don't have to act on anything. Because right now that information will help block you. And that doesn't mean that it's not possible for you to have whatever you want. It's just maybe not the way you thought. Okay? So, be careful what you wish for, because with the Empress, you never know what you're going to get. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, who is part of our solution. She is a money lady. She is a person who knows all about finances and will take care of your finances if you let her. Okay? So this is good stuff. You're going to have some information and some advice from the financial people about whatever your big idea was last week to see what's going on this week, right? But there may be obstacles to your idea. It doesn't mean it's all wrong or bad. It just means that you have an obstacle and you'll work through it because that's who you are, Gemini. Excellent. Now, the week of 19th through the 25th of December, there will be the Knight of Swords, which is you fighting for your ideas and your power in the situation. It looks like you're going to be wanting Christmas to go a certain way, and it may not be going your way. So take a deep breath. Hang on. Because that's kind of the deal sometimes. We're looking at your solution being the world, or your blockage is the world. And that means that something wants to finish. Something wants to conclude, wants to be sort of done, but not done, right? The answer is that when things get wrapped up in a certain way, it's okay for you to create space, right? A little space between you and whatever that is that's done. And it's okay for that to be a thing. And we want you to celebrate that and also be aware and able to understand that it's going to be all right because the hard work is already done. The solution is the Star card, which tells me, of course, that you did, in fact, get everything done. All the hard work is done. You've already laid the groundwork. This is something to do with, this has to do with kids. I can feel that it has to do with offspring and maybe offspring wanting to be separate for the holidays. And that doesn't mean you didn't do the right things or anything else. It just means they're growing up and they want out. Don't be alarmed. Everything is fine. You did the right things. This is the Star card. It tells me that you did a good job. You are a good parent and they're wanting to be free. Shows that you've created confident people, and that's the goal, right? Confident people. Excellent. Good job. The next card, the next row of cards is talking about December 26th through January 1st. And we are looking at the Page of Swords. So there's more information about you manifesting more power. So that's good news. You will be able to move forward in a new way this particular week. The area that's blocked is by the King of Wands. Somebody of like mind is going to be sitting in the road blocking you. That's interesting and something to be aware of. It doesn't mean that they aren't in favor of you. It's simply that they have a different idea. And their different idea may get in the way of your current idea. And of course, they don't see you with the sword, so be cautious and be careful. You actually care about this person, so let that be acceptable. The other part of the solution card is talking about how the King of Pentacles is going to rear his ugly head and say, hey, I got this. He will be your mediator. So between the new information about power, the King of Wands being in the road, blocking you, it's the King of Pentacles that's going to solve the situation. All right. We will have more information about this in a jiffy. I'm going to set these cards aside. And we will prepare to move forward with the first week of December. All right. Of course, it's November 28th through December 4th. And we pre-programmed the cards, so I'm ready to go, Gemini. So, let's see what we have here. So, right now, we were talking about the Nine of Wands being on the outside with your ideas this particular week. You do have a girlfriend involved. This is a lady of like mind who is with you in this situation. But you're definitely going to have to fight for your ideas, even with your best friend, right? Okay, so just know that and understand that from their perspective, they're right too. But you're going to have to fight for your ideas with your friend, okay? It's always interesting to have a good discussion, right? So enjoy the discussion and let it be a discussion. We talked about the Chariot being what's blocking you in an area where you want to be moving forward. But movement isn't necessarily the answer because you're finishing something up. We pulled the World card. We're finishing something up and movement isn't going to work for now. You need to just finish something, all right? And we pulled the Tower card, which tells me that something is falling apart at the same time. So movement would probably cause bigger trouble. So it's a good thing you're not moving. You're just finishing something. So you're going to finish something up. Something else will fall through, and you'll be needing to make more plans as you go along so that you have a better idea where you go, right? Hang in there. Don't freak out. It's okay. We also had the Death card. So the Death card was talking about an area, a part of your solution is to let go of something that was holding you back. And we are seriously saying that it's time for you to let go of that thing. There's a lady, controlling lady involved. She's Queen of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups. So we have two women, one emotional, one controlling, getting involved with whatever it is we're letting go of. And it's going to be hard. And we want you to take hold and take heart. And be ready, right? It's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay, all right? So we'll talk again next about November 5th or December 5th through the 11th, okay? Thank you.